Hello, and welcome back to MainDeck Masters. My name's David, and as always, I'll be your host today. Today, on the left, me, playing Providence Justice, featuring the Zapped engine, and on the right, my buddy Hector is over there playing Blue Red Ping Control. I apologize in advance about the skewed camera angle. However, it is a doozy of a game. And if you like MainDeck Masters and the content that I bring you here, don't forget to leave a like, maybe even subscribe to the channel. I do appreciate all of it. In the comments down below, tell me what you think of the game. Tell me what you think of the current meta, whether it be current or not. But without further ado, let's go on to turn number 2 on Hector's side. What does he decide to do? So far, it's been nothing but passing. Obviously, these are not aggressive decks. He throws down the first unit of the game with the Red Mafty Rizal clone. I believe that is Messer type. I go ahead and I clear that thing off the board with the improved technique card from GDO3. It deals 3 to anything level 4 or lower, and if there are 2 copies of it in the trash, you can choose anything instead. He drops another one. And I'm looking at my hand. I'm like, I can just play 2 of these. I'll play 2 Gundam Lifriths. Nothing wrong with that. Establishing a better board state. He goes ahead and swings. I'll block with a Lifrith. It's what they're meant to do. Put some damage on it. He plays out Kshatriya. Using his EX resource, he's going to link it with Marita. Swing into the EX base. I'll block it, I say, as I proceeds over to my turn. I draw up, I look at my hand, and I'm just like, Drop down double buster, and I'll pass. Hector here definitely has the tempo advantage. He has 2 units that are better at attacking than I do. However, 2 Buster Gundams is nothing to laugh at. I mean, +3 potentially on a good body, it's pretty good. Yep, there's an improved. He's going to go ahead and ping it off the board. Swings at life. Hits in the Nicole. Links with the Blitz Gundam. Goes into the trash though. Quite unfortunate. Plays a Ryula, pings the Buster Gundam down, and passes it on over to me. I start by playing Versailles. Grabs me an Atherin off the top of my shield. I buff it, and then I'm going to trade with the Messer. I need to clear it off the board. And I pass. My hand isn't really that good. It's more of a high-end hand. As you can see, I have the Providence. There is what looks like a Justice Gundam in my hand. The Meteor type Justice. And Hector goes wide. Throwing down another Messer and a Unicorn Gundam Banshee. Passes on over to me. I draw another Justice. I'm sitting over here. I'm like, I need to start clearing some bodies. So I'm going to play this Providence. Link it with Raoul. It's now a 10 AP using the Versailles. I'm looking at his board and I'm just like, I don't want to trade it, but I might have to. But I'm like, he has to answer this. Like, he has to answer this card. So I pass. Why am I going to give him more space if I can't clear 2 dudes? Me and him throw some banter back and forth. I'm just like, yeah, you got to out it. Do you have it? I'm like, yes, we've seen a lot so far, and with everything that he's been doing and everything that he's been doing to clear the boards, I make the call that he doesn't have the means to destroy it. He just goes face. No burst. Very unfortunate for me. Mr. Pete's making his presence known here. Hector drops a Kshatriya and passes. Tries to say it should be pinged, and I'm just like, nope, I'm a higher level. Marita does not get me because I'm a higher level than the Kshatriya. Here I go ahead and I'm thinking about paying 3 for the blitz in my hand. I go ahead and I do it. I give Providence first strike for the turn. Pay the 1, play the base, Jakeen. I'm looking at my hand, I'm like, I probably should have just waited on that. But first strike, I think, is very important for this turn. I need to clear some dudes, because he obviously didn't have the link. Otherwise, he would have played it. I'm just looking at math here. I got 12 AP. I got 12 AP in a dream right now. So I'm going to swing in the unicorn, pop the Kshatriya. And I'm probably going to drop this, drop in the Ale Strike to finish off my turn, pass it on over to Hector. Very methodical turn there. I think played it correctly. Hector's turn, he's thinking. Decides to replace his base with another Rarula, pinging the Ale Strike Gundam for 1. He knows he needs to clear the Providence, though. That's the thing. Puts 2 more on it. And then he plays down a Kissike Gundam, pinging 1 to a unit. Clearing the Ale. And he clears the Jakeen. He does not clear the Providence. Maybe a misplay on his part. Maybe he's just hoping that I don't have another base. Here I play Providence. I have another Rao. I get the Jakeen and he's like, this is worst case scenario for him. Double Providence on the board. I play the base back out. And I'm thinking, who do I want to give +3 to? I'm thinking about my power and I'm just like, Providence. Both Providences are 11s. I'm like, the blitz over here is like a 3. And then I'm like, wait a minute. He's huge. I'm like, wait, no, he's huge. He's 7. I'm just like, I'll put it on one of the Providences so it gets the 3 ping off. I'm just like, trying to sequence out the turn here because I need to clear. He has 3 cards in hand I need to clear. I clear out the Kshatriya with the blitz. And then one of the Provinces is going to take 4. So I'm going to put 3 on the Kissike, swing in the Messer, take 4, and then I'm going to swing in the base, put 2 on the Kissike, clear his board, clear his base, pass the turn. And he needs to be able to clear my Providences. Hector's looking at his hand, thinking about everything. He's like, ooh, wait. I tell him, Hector, there's nothing wrong with going wide here. Going wide is good. He plays out 2 dudes. A Sayla and a Unicorn. Obviously no target for the deploy effect for Sayla. And I'm looking at my board, I'm just like, put 2 on the Unicorn, put 2 on the Sayla, and he's confused. He's like, what? He's like, okay. Like some grand strategy here. I'm like, yep, Justice Gundam. Pay 1, Atherin, pick him up. And he's like, oh my god. Justice Gundam Meteor. And then he gets an improved technique, and I'm like, prove it. 1, no target. And I'm over here, I'm like, I think this is at, sure, it's at 5, I think. It was a long day, and I was like, I know right now in post commentary that that Providence is only at 4 damage. but I marked it as 5 because mental fatigue throughout the day. This is late in the day when I was recording this. So I have it at 5. That is a misplay on my part. He plays out a Kissike, links it with Hathaway, gets 1 damage on all of my dudes. And that, me miscounting my damage there mattered because the Providence is now gone. However, I think it is fine. He gets the link, and he's now allowed to attack any active dude, which is obviously very relevant here. He's going to clear the other Providence. And it's going to pass on over me. He has the Banshee out. I think I just go wide back. I throw down another Justice Meteor. And a Lifrith. And I'm just going to pass. I don't want to give him like a Merida link out of like the life, because I know he has the other Banshee in his hand because he played out the not alt. And he's just like, I'll just play out some dudes. And I'm like, okay. And that's going to be it, because swing, swing, swing. It's like ale. Growl. Pick it up. I'm like, pick up the ult. And he's like, no. And then I swing Justice. And then that's game. Alright, that GG. That's game 1. Moving on into game 2 now. Got some more banter between the two of us. He takes the mulligan. I take the EX resource. We went back and forth on it, so. He went second game 1. I go second game 2. Starting it off with Overflowing Affection. Best part about playing Providence is that if you play Overflowing and it's red white, you can just discard a base, and then later in the game you will just pick it up. Not the case in this game, however. I drop a Justice Gundam Meteor. Oop, and my cards are out of my hand. And my turn 2 is just a Gundam Lifrith. I'm looking at Hector. I'm like, where's the close combat? You got it? You gonna kill it? He's like, nope. I'm like, okay. Because Hector's known for just always having the ping. Going over to Hector, he plays another Messer type 0 Mind Slayer, the Razel clone. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to improve technique and pass. I'm like, haha. You might not have Hector, but I do. He plays out a Sayla. Looking at the rest of his hand. Does he have another play? Nope. He just passes on over. Going into my turn 4 here. I put an Atherin on the Lifrith, making it 6 in the butt. And I take out the EX base. Looks like my hand's getting a little pilot flooded, which is why I made that play. Trying to make the most out of my units because I feel like my units are going to die here. So I just want to get the value out of them. 2 Providences in my hand. An Ale Strike. I think I saw a Battle of the Aces. Improved Technique. Battle of the Aces. I got 2 cards out of his hand for a Gundam Lifrith and an Atherin. It's kind of an even trade. I did get his EX base out of it. So here I have to play the Legao first and then the Jakeen, giving it +3. Making the decision. I have to put the Atherin on it. So this thing is a 6 attack, will deal 2. And I'm just like, ugh. I know all the other Zap players are like, what the hell is he doing? And I'm just vibing this game too, dog. I swing into the Sayla. Obviously, I ping it, but it's not enough to kill it. So I end up taking 2 back anyway. And here I'm just like, you have the kill spell? He's like, We're laughing it off. He's like, come on, man. Just let me process it first. I'm just like, okay. Here comes Kshatriya. Marita. Ping it, swing it, ping. Gone. That's his whole turn, though. Passes on over to me. I'm at 6 resources with an EX, so I'm at level 7. Plays the Versailles. And I'm looking at my hand. I'm just looking at it. I have another Legao link. Do have the Providence in my hand. I've seen a lot of pilots already. And I just know I need to keep threatening a board. Play out a Legao. I use Rao. I pick up the Jakeen. I give it +1. It's now 5 attack. Deal it 2. Pay 2. Battle the Aces to kill it before I take any damage. It's a good play by me. Hector's a little confused. I'm like, alright, ping it 2. Action. Battle the Aces. He's like, yep. And I'm like, yep. And I pass turn. Now what would suck is if Hector cleared my Legao here, because that was a 3-card play to kill 2 things. It's what we call a bad trade. We're looking to get more value out of it. He plays Rula, pings it. Then he plays a Kshatriya and passes. Alright, so we're going to get more value out of this Legao. We made our gamble trade and we're getting rewarded for it. We just need to take more card value out of it. Here we play out the Providence, giving +2 to all zapped units on the board. Once we give it a pilot, that is a zapped unit. Here I'm just like, yeah, Versailles give power to the Legao. Play Jakeen. Give more power to the Legao. Here I was trying to make a play. Did not work out. This is just me learning about, trying not to make the greediest plays in Zapped because you're not supposed to. And I'm about to get punished for it. Super punished. I just needed to be patient, play the Providence. I could have actually just played the Justice that's in my hand. The Justice would have been fine. Getting the dude, forcing him to get rid of stuff. Here he plays out a Kissike, the LR from the starter deck. Has the Hathaway for the link. Gets the pair. Has to deal damage to the highest level unit on the board. And obviously he's targeting itself for the ability to attack active. So we're looking at a good trade with the Kshatriya. And he'll live at 1 against the Providence. Passes on over to me. I draw an Overflowing, hoping to get bailed out. It's a good thing I didn't play the Justice, because now I have an Atherin in my hand. You're a discard the Nicole. Looking at the board, I can just play the Justice, swing in shields, and then swing the Phantom token into the Kissike to clear it. Exactly what I think I'm going to do. Yep, let's get this going. Atherin. Swing life. I'm a little hesitant. Oh my god, it's a Battle of the Aces. I'm just like, yep. He's going to deal 2 to the Phantom token, clearing it off the board. I do not get the trade with the Kissike. And that's a huge, huge shift because now he gets more value out of it. It has 1 HP left and it feels bad. It feels horrible on my end. Get punished by the burst. I'm over here telling him that Justice is a 6/7. Got him. And then he takes the trade. Getting so much value out of his board. And now he's just Kshatriya Banshee. Tells me to pass. Goes ahead and passes one over to me. I'm looking at my hand. I'm just like, ugh. If I'd have kept the Justice there, the tempo would be entirely different. Here I play out 2 blockers and Ale Strike with Akira bouncing the Banshee and then a Lifrith. I probably should have bounced the Kshatriya because I wouldn't be able to remove the Banshee. Small misplay on my part, probably. Keeping some open so that he knows that there is always the option that I could come back with like a close combat or an improved technique. Here he plays out Rawula, pings the Lifrith. A close combat, pings the Ale. Battle the Aces, pings the Ale. Improved technique. Clearing everything with a bunch of spells. And then puts 5 on the base. My turn, I drop a Providence Rao Link off the top. Grabbing Versailles to my hand. Here I'm just like, I want to clear the Kshatriya. However, I'm just like, I'll just make the greedy play. I draw Jakeen off the top. And I'm just like, do I just gamble this? Because if I draw a Blitz, I clear it. Or if I draw any more pumps, well, I'm like, I could draw a Buster. I haven't seen Buster all game. And I'm over here making the decision of a lifetime because he's currently at 10. If I pump it with Versailles, pumping it with Versailles, comes 10. Jakeen makes it 13. What did I draw? I can't see it. Obviously, it's not a Buster. Obviously, it's not another Jakeen. I swing into it. Oh, it's a Lifrith. It feels bad. Still, it's a gamble that I made. Probably shouldn't have. Because now I'm going to lose. Yep. There's the G-Quack Saikamu. And now I'm in top deck mode. Oh, look out. If I still had the Jakeen. Oh, he plays out 3 dudes. Oh my god. That's disgusting. What did I draw? What did I draw? Because if I still had the Jakeen, Legao would be a 5. I could clear the Saikomu by trading. Clear the... No, nothing has 2 HP. Put 2 on the reroll. And I pass. And he's like, I'll draw that card. I'll play that card. And then he's like, I'll swing. I'll block. I'll swing. I'll put 2 damage on the thing. Providence. It was a blitz. Oh, so I could have like cleared 2 dudes, but it would have been over anyway because I didn't have any extra blockers and I wouldn't have any life. But Hector takes it in game 2. Mighty misplays on my part. Moving on into game 3. I am on the play. As I said earlier, we are going back and forth between who goes first and second. Game 3, I'm going first, and I pass it on over to him. Goes over to him. Nothing. He passes. Goes over to me. My turn consists of Overflowing Affection. I draw 2 cards from the top of my deck. I will do that play that I referenced earlier and discard a base. Well, I wonder what I could do with that later. And I'm like, I'll do it again. Draw 2. It's 2 ale strikes. That's kind of crazy. And I will discard. Here I'm at a little bit of a crossroads. I'm just like, I'll discard Nicole. It's the weakest card in my deck. Doesn't really hit anything in his deck. So, and the only thing it would be useful for is the link and then pairing for a Zaft pilot onto something. So, I pass it over to him. He gets a Messer type Razel clone. Goes over to me. Looking at my hand, I'm just like, I'll do another Overflowing Affection, drawing 2 more cards, and then I'll discard another card. I'll discard the Justice. And I pass. Nothing to see here. He's going to clear out my EX base real fast. I'm like, yep, you got it, buddy. What's in his hand? He's passing. He has nothing to do. He probably has a bunch of responses for what my turn's going to be. Looking at my hand, I'm just like, here's Legao and Buster. Pass over to you. You need to answer this. He's like, I can. I probably can. There's Legao Buster on turn 4. It'll make anybody open their eyes a little bit. They'll be like, oh, they have to do something to it. His turn. Plays out Kissike Gundam. Puts a damage onto Buster. He's going after the Buster Gundam. Gets the ability to attack and active. He will take out the Buster Gundam, taking 1, clearing a shield with the Messer. The other Nicole. Passes on over to me. Level 5 now. Athrun. My hand is kind of pilot flooded, not gonna lie. It's looking pretty grim out here. So I play a Versailles, try to pick up something, might, get some more action in. And I'm like, this is a, how big now? It's a 6/4 with the amount of HP remaining on it. I'm gonna link it with Rao. Give it +1. So now it's a 5 attack. Swing in, deal 2. Feels kind of bad. Just moving some damage around. And I think I end it off with another Legao. Nothing wrong with that. Play the other Legao, and I'll pass. Give him another option that he has to, another item that he has to answer with his deck. There's nothing wrong with that. Keeping a board presence is very important. Otherwise, your opponent will just take away the game by taking control of the entire board. You'll be stuck on the back foot, just clearing out his dudes. So here, plays a Raula, putting damage on the Legao, and I'm sitting here. I'm like, where's the close combat at? There it is. Pays 2 for it, and then he's gonna probably put some damage on the base. Yeah, 4 damage on the base, and passes over to me. Draw for turn, I draw another Rao. And I'm looking at my hand, I'm like, dog, where is my dudes? 4 for Ale Strike. And I'm just like, I want to put a pilot on it, so I'll pass. Very awkward hand for me. I'm sitting on a Justice Gundam Meteor right now. I'm just like, yeah, I'll just take the trade. 3 for 3, the units that were all involved there. Nothing wrong with that. Plays out a Messer and a Kshatriya. Passes on over to me. I need to answer this. Justice Gundam comes out. Kshatriya is a legal target, so I'm going to attach the Athrun. Swinging at the Kshatriya. I'll take 5. I'll have 2 HP left on it. Not a very good number to have left on it going into Hector's turn, but it is nonetheless good. Here I'm going to decide to use the Fathom token to put some damage on it, as it would probably die anyway to anything else in his hand, anything else in his deck. Figured this is not the time to leave up a blocker. This is the time to take action and swing. Hector thinks long and hard about his turn here. He ends up taking out the Justice with a close combat. And then what else does he do with it? He has 5 resources remaining, right? 5 or 6? 5. 5 resources remaining. And he swings, clearing out the Versailles. And he's looking at the rest of his hand. 4 for Kissike, flight form, and then he passes. Moves on back over to me. I'm hoping to draw a unit of the Century here. It's a Providence. Providence does get me there. However, I need it to hit a certain threshold in terms of power to clear out his entire board. Don't think it's going to get there. I think it might end up just being clear the base, swing shields, because why did I not grab the Jakeem? I don't know. Oh no, I still have the Jakeem in hand. That's right. Giving the +3 to the Providence. Here I'm just like, okay, I don't need to be greedy. I learned my lesson from last game. I'm probably just going to swing at base, kill the Messer, swing shields. Because currently Providence is a 12 attack. Yeah, nothing wrong with this play, swinging life. I'm just like, get that thing out of here. And he's like, okay. Rarula comes down. Takes his shield to his hand. I was about to say, did he not take it? Would have been huge. But then it passes on over to him. He does ping the Rarula, as it is the only legal target on the board. I believe it is 5 AP or less. 5 or 4 AP on the Rarula. Goes ahead, swings into Providence, putting 4 damage on it. He needs 2 more damage on it, so looks like he does have the Battle of the Aces to clear it off. 2 for 2 on that. Not a bad trade. Destroy mode comes in, pings the token. Nowhere near enough in trash to get the restand, but still a strong play nonetheless. Going over into my turn, probably. Yep. Passes on over to me. All them beta resources. Oh my god, I draw another Providence. Oh, top deck of the Century right here. I don't think I have a Rao in my hand for it, though. Pay 5 for Providence. Do I have the Rao? I don't think I have the Rao. Pay the 1. Okay, that might be a small misplay on my part. I do not have 3 resources open. I don't think it matters. But it does in Hector's mind, probably. It probably says I might have something up to, like, respond with. But I do not have any open resources here. I don't know why I only paid 1 for that. Maybe my mind... It was late still, so... Maybe my mind was like... I'm just putting a pilot on it. That's normal. I'm like, you have to pay full cost for this. You have something level 6 or higher. That is an actual fact. I'm like, do you have enough? And he's like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He has enough to do the entire play with nothing else open. Gets the ping. Again, has to ping the Providence. Hector's over there forgetting that it does have to ping the Providence. I'm like, I got 5 cards in my hand. Hector's got threatening board state. All I know is I need to clear the Banshee off the board as soon as possible. Otherwise, it's going to restand and probably win the game at some point. Looking at my hand, I do have a Justice Meteor Link. But Hector decides to pass. He just decides to pass. Moving on over to me. I do play the Jakeem to buff up the Providence, pick up the shield. It is pick up the shield first and then buff, just so you can look at the card first. I'm thinking ping the Kissike. Destroy the Rula. What else do I have? I have Justice. Justice comes out. Atom token. Oh, I'm going to use the Atherin for this. Am I? I don't think I should. Oh, I'm going face. Face is the place here. Pathway to hand. I'm like, okay, so I have to go face. I have to keep going face. Rula, put damage on, what is he going to do? Ping the, he's either going to ping the Providence or he has to ping the Ailstrike because I'm going to swing. I'm going to keep swinging. Here I do have 3 resources up. It looks like I have a Lifrith in hand. What does he decide to do here? Okay, he did ping the Providence. Here I'm making space so that I can put out the Lifrith. Looking at my board state, making sure everything's good, and it looks like I'm going to pass. Moves on over to Hector, puts his Hathaway in his hand, gets up to level 10 just like me. What does he have? I know he doesn't have enough in trash yet. He has no shields, 1 base, and a drink. He's doing all of the math. He's like, I need to... He has, looks like an improved technique in his hand. He needs to clear 90% of the board. And he can. I'm pretty sure he can. There's just where there's a will, there's a way. He needs to clear. Improved technique on the token doesn't seem like the right thing. Improved technique on the Lifrith. Oh, he might not have had all 3. Okay, yeah. Then no, this makes total sense. Swinging 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He has 13, so he gets to put 12 back, refresh, first strike. Pinging the Lifrith. Yep. He has first strike. It does restand. He's leaving a improved technique in his trash. I'm like, I'm just rereading it just to look at it, make sure. I'm like, okay, it's refreshed. And I'm like, where are you swinging? I'm like, I'll block. I think he was going at Justice. So right here, I'm making sure that he swings into my Justice here because he can't ping the Providence because I'm a higher level. And I'm over here. I'm like, yep, you have, because he had to swing at the Justice in case I had another Justice, because then it would just be game. So he trades with the, yep, he trades with the Providence with the Kissike, passes it on over to me. I'm looking at my hand, looking at my trash. I think I drew an improved technique. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna drop down the Justice Gundam Meteor, basically telling him to answer it, because all I really need is a link for game. I am holding on to the improved technique and battle the aces in my hand, so I'm basically just trying to stave off anything he puts down, try to force him to have it. Here he drops down the Kissike, pays the full deal for it, pays all 8, puts 3 on it with the Hathaway link, and he can just swing into it. His Banshee is refreshed because he did go back over to his turn. He trades the Justice and the Kissike, and he takes the Jakeen out, and I goes over to me, draw Justice Gundam. Okay, that is what we call lethal when we play it on the board. So we will do so. We will play Justice Gundam, getting the token. I'll play a base, hoping to get an Atherin. No, just a battle the aces. Wait, no, I'm sorry. I had the Blitz in hand earlier. Blitz was in the hand. Drew the battle aces off of the shield here. And I pass it on over to Hector. I'm like, Hector, do you have the removal? Do you have it? The improved techniques, the Fathom token. Okay. He now does have 2 in there. 1, 2. So he puts 3 on the Justice. God, this card's so good, dude. And he battled the Aces, the Justice. Getting it off of the board in quite a nice fashion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. He's 9 out of 12. He needs 3 more cards. He does not have access to 3 cards to get the restand. I drop a Providence, and I tell him to go. I'm just like, all right. Do you have it? You need to remove this Providence, or else I'm going to destroy the only unit that you have on the board. He swings. It's an Atherin. He's like, oh my god, that's backbreaking. And I tell him, I just need the link. I just need the link. He plays out a Banshee. Passes on over to me. Draw the Sentry here. Improved technique. Not what I wanted to see. But I can clear the board. Blitz Gundam giving Providence first strike. First strike into Banshee, putting a damage on the other Banshee. Battle the Aces coming in clutch, putting 3 on it, killing it, removing it from the board. Pass on over to Hector. He has 1 card left in his hand, drawing for turn. He'll have 2. Does he draw Link for game? Throws his cards at me, Rule of Merida, and that's it. GG. He's like, oh, camera shakes and everything. Oh, it was a mighty fine showing from both players. GG's. Again, thank you everybody for watching, sticking around to the end. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll catch y'all on the next video. See ya.